Hey everybody, what's going on? We're back in some vintage story, and we are officially in the Iron Age. It happened. I did not make them though. I just made the tool heads, but I haven't made the tool yet. I figured we would do that together. But yeah, we officially are making iron tools. So pretty cool, man. That feels like a pretty big milestone. So let's talk a little bit about it. The figuring out how to do it was quite the process. And if you have not done it yet, if you have not made iron and you don't want anything spoiled, I would recommend that you don't listen to this part. Skip ahead a few minutes in the video because I'm about to talk about something that might spoil something for you. For those of you that are listening, though, I realized that in order to get the iron bloom out of here, I have to destroy the bloomery. And it doesn't drop all of the bricks, which means I would like constantly have to be making fire clay bricks to continue to make iron. And one bloom, it makes 6 blooms. One bloom is 1 ingot. It's a long, grueling process. And I also just think that it's kind of silly that this thing stops being usable after 1 use. That just seemed kind of absurd to me. For the processing that needs to be done, right? I have to fire the bricks, and it's a special kind of clay, and it doesn't look like a shoddy structure. I just don't believe that it would stop being usable after 1 firing. So I downloaded a mod where when I destroy it, it just gives me the bloomery back, and then I just have to replace it. There was a mod that just lets me pull out of it, but I thought, like that's kind of, I don't know, I kind of felt like I'm making a compromise here. Like, if that's something, if you want me to have to break this to get the bloom every time, fine, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna make new fire clay bricks every single time I want to make a 1 iron ingot. That just seems goofy to me. So that's what I'm doing. And that's the logic behind it, because it just seems a little bit silly to me that uh, it wouldn't give me all the bricks back. I don't know why that would be necessary. So, I mean, I guess if I'm having to break it, maybe I don't know enough about how it all works in real life, but it seems a little weird to me. So that's what we're doing. So, also, I like, if it's not obvious by the look of my base, I like stuff to have a designated spot. And the idea that I have to keep breaking this and putting it back in, I really didn't like. So I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling with that. But it's the compromise that I'm making, all right? So anyway, we have not been back to the mine yet to deal with the ridiculous amount of monsters that spawned. I don't know when I'm going to want to go back and do that. But there is more iron down there, so I will go back eventually. But yeah, we have iron tools now. I also have quite a few copper tools to get through, which I would like to do. I never even got through all my, I might have said that wrong. I have quite a few bronze tools to get through, which I would like to do. But I also never even got through all my copper tools. So I might have to start doing that. Like, how am I doing on wood? I haven't really needed a ton of wood. That's a big pup. Oh, that's a big pup. That's a big loud pup. There you go. That's my dude. That's my big dude. So, yeah. I reckon, actually, that's done. We can go ahead and make ourselves an ingot. I have not caught one of these hot yet, so I've usually had to refire it. So let's do this. It's kind of cool. You have to knock all of the oxidation, I think it's called, off first. Well, not necessarily first, but like I do it all first. I almost messed up last night making one of these and left myself 1 block short, and I don't know if I could have emotionally recovered from that, because it's such a process. It's such an expensive and long process to make 1 ingot. I don't think I can handle screwing that up. But yeah, you have to pound it into being an ingot, and then pound the ingot into the thing you want it to be. So I reckon let's just start working our way down the line. I could use a shovel. Just get one of everything. I hope that these last for a while. Like I hope it's noticeably longer than the bronze. Like I hope it's bigger than the jump from copper to bronze. What's cool is that it burns hot yellow. Can you put these on the ground? You can stack these on the ground. It's kind of cool. All right. So we've got like our core 3 tools now at least. Let me put my hammer back up. And then, yeah, we'll just like... I don't know. I want to use them, but I also don't want to use them yet. Does that make sense? I would have sworn I put the sticks back in that chest. I really would have sworn that I did. I guess for now I'm just gonna stick them over here. But yeah, pretty big moment for us. So I need 6 pieces of coal. We're just gonna keep firing them. What was that noise? Did y'all hear that? Was that my pigs having babies? I mean, it sounded like that could have been something giving birth. It sounded pretty intense. Is it lit? What is it? It is lit. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it takes a second to get hot. Okay. All right. So my animals do need food. Let me grab them some food real quick. I mean, rye grain's fine. I don't really care. I don't really care what grain you eat. Y'all don't care. I don't care. What are you just doing? You sitting back there being pregnant as hell? Oh yeah. I don't know if I showed you this. This is where our crucible is now. I pulled this wall out like I talked about. I think it kind of works. I don't know if I love it. Maybe I'll chisel it a little bit and feel differently about it. I don't hate it. I think maybe once it's chiseled, I might feel differently about it. But that's what we're doing. That's what we decided to do. All right. I reckon I'm kind of at a point where I could stand to do some hunting, actually. Because I think my meat... Actually, let me grab this. I don't even know why I keep making leather at this point. I might stop for a second after that. So I'm not really using it a ton right now. My armor's going to last for a while. I say that. If I keep having a bunch of fucking drifters spawn on top of me while I'm mining, they're not going to last very long. But yeah, I'm down to 4 pieces of meat. Fresh for 20. Yeah, it needs to be cooked too. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cook that because it will go bad. It will go bad, and it won't even feel bad about it. That's the crazy thing, you know? Man, I hate that. I really hate that. I would love a mod, honestly, that stopped the fucking cooking pot from moving over. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does it. And I don't like it. It's gonna be nighttime. I don't really want to go hunting at nighttime. It's way more difficult. Is there anything around the base that we want to go get into that we could do at night? You know? I kind of wish fishing was a little bit more interesting in the game. I wish there was a little bit more. I think I've seen a mod that adds a fishing system. Because I just feel like there's some potential there for that to be a nice thing to have. I wouldn't hate a dog food bowl mechanic either. Food and water bowls that like need to be, you know what I mean, that he would eat out of and stuff. I think that would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind the responsibility of having to make him food. I want to know how I have a skeleton, a little skeleton down here. I'm curious about this for like a number of reasons. How did something get in here? How did it die in here? What happened? What was it? You know what we could do? I could keep working on iron tools. And once we have a few, we could head back to our mining outpost, which I believe was way up north. No, it's way out west. And check this mountain out. We've got good armor now. We'll have iron tools. There's another one of those spots that looks like that, like, It's like a hot spring. But there was like quite a bit of interesting stuff over here to look at. So we could head back out there soon. And just kind of see what's up. I also would like to venture. When did I go this? When did I go down here? I don't remember going down here. Is this where I was on like the snowy mountain? Dude, what is going on with the map? Figure it out. You good? I don't really remember this. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh my god. That is pretty annoying. I might do a light post here at some point. That might be kind of cool. Hang a lantern off of it. So yeah, I think maybe that's what I'll do. I'm probably gonna spend the next day or two just working on pounding out some iron. Getting like one of all the core iron tools made. Because I don't think there was anything really... I thought there would be some newer stuff I could do with iron. I need to make the ingot, or anvil rather, at some point, which I assume is going to be pretty expensive. How come I can't click those and find out? Cannot be cast. They must be smithed on another anvil in 2 parts, a base and a top. You must then place the base on the ground while hot, but flux such as borax on top of it. And then add the anvil top, also hot, and then use a hammer several times to fuse the 2 halves together. That's pretty cool. That'll be neat to figure out. I just need to know how much. I just need to know how many ingots it's going to take. But yeah, I would like to get to the point where I'm caught up enough on these where I've made the tools that I want to make for now, and then I can start stacking up some iron ingots somewhere. Which again is why I'm considering expanding this. I feel like I might be running out of the space that I'm about to need. So there's a very good chance I might leave this wall in, but I might pull this wall back, like out into here, and maybe, I mean 12 fruit trees would be plenty. You know what I mean? I don't need this spot to also be the orchard. So I don't know. That's something that I'm considering pretty strongly. Is pulling this wall out and giving myself some more space to work with in here to like. Store. I like the thing is I really like it. I really like the setup and the space that we have. I just need more. I need a little bit more than we've got. So I don't know. I'm sure we can come up with something cool to do with it when we pull it out a little bit. So borax. I know I've got quite a few borax deposits marked on the map, and I feel like I might just have some in here somewhere. I need to make me some glass. I need to make me some glass, and I need to gather up my gems and head around to the traders and see if I can make me some money. Because one of the traders one time had that treasure map, and I really want that. So yeah, it seems like a lot of the gems too, they're not really for anything. Smelts into silver ingot. I don't really know why I would do anything with that. Silver tools. They look cool, but I have to assume they're not as good as iron. I mean, I don't know. Are they? The emerald. Yeah, just purchased. Gold. Smelts into gold. Fortune teller scarf? That's cool. Oh, I still have some of these. Cool. Fresh for 5 days. Okay, we should be good there. Dude, I stay running out of oil lamps. I stay without them. All right, so what do we want to do? I really just want to make iron. That's really what I want to do. The Sheryl Crow song is in my head now. All I want to do is make some iron. I don't really have anything to build right now. Yeah, I really just need to be prepping for a journey. Fully advancing into the next age. So I've seen like Helvhammer base, and then there's all these different hammers, and you like, I don't know, it seems like there's a way. at a certain point to automate this. Maybe it's time to start looking into a windmill. Like, actually, maybe it's actually time to start looking into a windmill and start figuring out how that would work. Yeah, to automate working iron blooms or smithing any type of metal plate, you will require 1 rotor, 4 sails, and a few axles and gears. Which, like, I have the stuff to make all of those things. The windmill requires at least 5 blocks of vertical space and usually gets more wind the higher it is. So begin by placing the rotor on a tower. Mechanized milling, smithing. Yeah, it might be time to, like, officially start looking into that. Because this is very time consuming. To do these one at a time. It's a long process to get it from iron ore to an iron ingot. It is very involved. So if I can't if I can't go get a villager to do this, then I'm gonna need to let it get to max temp too, because we need every little bit of time we can get with these. I like the way it's like yellow, like it burns hot yellow. I think that's cool. I guess maybe we'll do a knife. I reckon. Gonna need a new hammer here shortly. I already have a backup knife too. So yeah, this stuff's just gonna be on standby, but eventually we'll graduate into it. You know what we could look into as well, actually? It'd be kind of a fun thing to start working our way into. Clay forming. Right, I think we used the fire clay to make this, right? I think I couldn't do it with regular clay, but maybe I haven't tried to do it with fire clay yet. So what if I grab some? Now I'm hoping I can pick this thing up and move it after I make it. You know, I'm gonna kind of bank on that being possible. There it is. You will need. Oh, I have one. I think I made one a long time ago. No, that's a sieve. What's a quern again? Oh, I have one of those too. Okay. Maybe I should make it outside first. Surely I could pick it up and carry it around. I'm probably gonna need to put it in here. Here, let's get started. Probably takes a good bit, right? If we could start learning how to make pies, that would be pretty sick. Oh. It's just done. I don't have to fire it or anything. That's interesting. Now, the question is, if I break it and pick it up, do I get to keep it? Let's find out the hard way. I do get to keep it. Very good. Very good. All right. So I reckon we want to bake stuff in here. Now, I'm almost wondering if I might want to move this table. Where might I want this thing? And will it be okay on a wood floor? I don't know. It'd be a shame to find out that it would not be okay on a wood floor. Here's what I think we might do. I might build a little test for it out here. All right. And then, so now what do I put in there? Baking? Let me go back to the oven real quick. First, fill with 3 to 6 firewood. More wood heats it better. Then ignite using a fire starter or torch. Once the fire is burned out, the oven is ready for use. While the oven is hot, place in 1 to 4 dough or other bakeable items. Spelt dough. And that's just flour and water, which I assume I get by grinding the grain. Yeah. So You must have a table on which to form your pies. With 2 or more dough in hand, right-click to place the dough on the table, which will create the pie crust base. Fill it with 4 filling items. You cannot mix food groups, but you can mix different types of food within a group, different berries, for instance. After adding the filling, you have the option to use 2 or more dough to add a top. Then use a knife to cut it into quarters to eat. Okay. So this seems like it's going to be a fairly involved process. So I need to make some dough, which spelt rye, rather, flax, rice, cassava, amaranth, sunflower. Oh, I can make my pup some cookies as well. So yeah, bushmeat, bone meal, which I assume you get by grinding bones. Yeah, okay. A regular meat works too, and spelt flour. And then it bakes into a cookie. Cute. Okay. Does it matter? Is one better than the other? You know? I don't know. All right, so I think what might make sense is I might prep this, and then in the next video we might make pie. Try to see if we can't figure out how to make a pie. I should say. Maybe I shouldn't be so confident we'll do it right the first time, but I'm gonna try to grind up some flour, and then in the next video I think we'll probably focus a little bit on pie making. In the meantime, I might try to pound out some more iron, get some more stuff made, and yeah, and then if this doesn't burn down, we'll move our oven into the house and start doing stuff. But that'll be pretty nice. I've heard that pies are a pretty good source of food, like one of the better sources of food in the game. So it'd be pretty cool. Ooh, damn! It is about to get funky. So yeah, I think we'll wrap this one up here today. I think tomorrow we'll try to make a pie and maybe hit 2 big milestones 2 days in a row. We entered the Iron Age officially today, and tomorrow we'll enter the Pie Age. We'll be back on our pie bullshit. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.